Hi everyone. In my previous video, I showed you guys of how to find the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix using the determinant. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys of how to find the inverse using row reduction. It's I won't say it's easier, but you might prefer this one over the other one. Well, I'm fine with both. Just if you have any doubt with this one, just drop them in the comment section. So I wrote the matrix down, and now I'll just start doing the question. So what I'm going to do is I wrote down the matrix, and you should know when you multiply the inverse of a matrix and the matrix, you get an identity matrix, right? So what you do is you write the matrix and the identity matrix right next to it. That's your first step. Write that. And then you select the first number in your first column, first row. So we have number 1. So that's your pivot. Okay, so you use that number to reduce. So you try to make the other rows 0. So you got to try to make the other row 0. So, yep. I'll just show it to you. You'll understand. So the first row, take it as R1. So we're going to write minus 5 R1 plus the third row gives you the third row. So you can see minus 5 into 1 plus 5 gives you 0, right? So I'm just making the third row 0 using the first row. That's what I'm doing. It's not just number 1. We do this to every number on the first row. So minus 5 into 1 plus 5 gives you 0, right? So you got to do that for every other number in your first row. So you can just write the first row as it is, because it's the third row that's going to change, right? As you can see, R minus 5 R1 plus R3, that will give you the row 3, right? So you can see what I'm doing. So you can use your calculator. You need a calculator for this one. Or else if you can do it in your head, you can do it like that. It doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna write each and every number multiplied. So I'm just gonna use the calculator to find the other values. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you guys that this goes on to the whole row, right? So the row of the first row of the matrix and the identity matrix, okay? It goes all the way till the end. So the main objective in this is, so on the left side you have the 3 by 3 matrix, right? And on the right side you have the identity matrix. So what you should do is you should make the 3 by 3 matrix you have on the left side an identity matrix. That's what you have to do. So now I'm going to select the next pivot, and it's going to be one of the second row, second column. Once you made the left side, so the first row, first column, you get 1 as your pivot, right? And then the numbers below 1, it's all zeros. So once you've done that, you don't go and select 2 as your next pivot. You have to go to the next row below it. So the next row and the second column. So pivot is 1, and I'm going to use for R2 plus R3 gives you R3. So the second row into 4 plus the third row will give you the third row. So because I'm doing like that because you can see 4 into 1 gives you 4. 4 minus 4 gives you 0, right? So yeah, that's how it goes. So I'm gonna use my calculator for that. See, you can see that the 3 by 3 matrix slowly, it's little by little being an identity matrix. So now we'll have to select another pivot. So now you can take 1, which is in the third row, third column. You can take that as your pivot and try to make the other number 0. So the numbers on the third column, the numbers above 1, you can try to make them 0. Because you need to get the identity matrix, right? So you can use -4 into the third row plus the second row gives you the second row. Just remember, it's the two rows you add. So if it's the first row and the second row, both of these additions go onto the second row, okay? So in this case, it's the third row plus the second row, which gives the number you get goes onto the second row. If you guys have any doubts, just drop them in the comment section. So you can use your calculator again. Okay, so this is what you get. And now we have to find a way to make 2 and 3 0, right? On the left, on the 3 by 3 matrix on the left side. So I'm going to take 1, the same pivot again, and this time it's going to be -3 into the third row plus the first row gives you the first row. That's how it goes, okay? Just remember, because we are trying to make the other number 0. So I'm going to use my calculator. Let's see. Okay, so we got this, and now our final step, we got to make 2 0. So we take, I have circled it, you take 1 in your second row, second column. We took this as the pivot earlier, but you take it as the pivot again to make 2 0. So -2 into the second row plus the first row gives you the first row. If you guys have any doubts with this, just drop them in the comment sections. I can if you guys don't understand what I'm doing, I can do this again, being more, more specific. And I could show you every single step without putting all the numbers into a calculator. So we got the identity matrix on the left side. So that's what we wanted to do. We needed to convert the 3 by 3 matrix we had on the left side to an identity matrix, and so on. We got the inverse on the right side. So as you can see, this is your inverse, and this was the same answer we got using the other method in my previous video. If you want to check whether this is correct, you can just multiply the inverse with the original matrix, and you should get the identity matrix. So yeah, this is your answer. So comparing both the methods, the first method is, has more steps, and this has just one step but more calculations, right? So yeah, both look fine. If you guys like this method, you guys can go with this. Yeah, it depends on your choice. Yeah, so that's everything for this question. If you guys have any doubts, just drop them in the comment section. And yeah, thank you. Have a great day.